Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. What I'm going to show you here is actually a bullish chart, because there are a lot of bearish charts on X right now. But this is actually a bullish chart, and I just saw this right now, and I was like, you know what? Let's talk a little bit about this. What you're going to see down here, we got a stochastic indicator. And over here in these boxes, they correlate really nicely with these stochastic stops over here. So what's happening up here right now is actually what's happened every single time before. Over here and over here, give or take. And right now, I think we are just about, just before we do some very nice moves. And the reason for that is very simple over here. So let's go analyze this a little bit better. So what you're gonna see down here again, the stochastic, first move on stochastic over here, this on the weekly time frame, by the way. First move on stochastic is a straight up. It's only when it gets up here above this, 80 line, you can see up here, the first move was towards the upside. Then, then it starts ranging sideways over here, up in the box. And you see that that move usually goes towards upside. Now, how much or not doesn't matter, but, it usually goes towards upside. The same over here. It went into some kind of range. Down here it was at the bottom, then it goes out of that, pumps up above the 80 levels, and then sticks up here in the box, right? And this box goes all the way up to the top. Like we just said, it doesn't matter how much it goes, but it ranges up here at the top. But the very first move is from the bottom towards the top, just like over here as well, right? And we can see that over here on the second move. And the third move, exactly the same thing happened. After the top, we went down over here on the bottom. There was the bottom over here, and then we exploded up here above the 80 levels all the way towards the top. That was somewhere around here, and you can see that the next move towards upside, the next ranging move, even though it was a lot shorter than these over here, it went towards the upside. And right now, again on the weekly time frame, we are at the very same level over here at the top after a bottom. There is a bottom, there is a bottom, there is a bottom. So after a bottom, there is the first move, first move all the way towards top, all the way towards top. Right now we're expecting something like this over here, something like this over here. No, so something like this over here towards upside, right? Based on the chart, based on this stochastic chart. And this is very common. I'm just gonna clean it, sorry, not that. I'm just gonna clean everything over here. I'm gonna show you also that on monthly time frame, this actually is kind of a same. Because if you look over here, on the monthly time frame, first move over here, I don't know, we should regard this as the move because this didn't get above the 80, but over here, as soon as we got above the 80 level, that was on this move over here, maybe this next candle up here, after that, even though it went a little bit towards downside up here, this was explosive towards upside. Same thing happened over here. As soon as we went up here, that's this candle over here, we went this move towards upside, right? And right now we are still looking, this still hasn't broken towards downside over here. Where is actually the top over here? Somewhere over here was the top. Right now we are in this move towards upside, but we still got, time up here to do the next move to 150K, like we actually already thinking about. So let's go back to the weekly time frame. But on the weekly time frame, it does look like this is the very start move of the, the next move towards upside. I don't know. I thought this was interesting. Maybe you do too. I don't know. Anyways, have a nice evening. Just a quick update, guys. Just a quick update. Bye-bye.